Africa Racing. Welcome to Red Star Raceway. This is round 3 of the Red Star Club Championships. Full field of classes gathered here today, including the NSF 100s. Always good to see the development of motorsport. Still plenty of support for Anthony Shelley that passed away recently, and our sponsors Fella Liv and Dario Sat, including Bridgestone and Ian Harwood. All the riders with final preparations before the race. Another cold winter's morning up here in the high veld. And you're never prepped until you start racing. Final tweaks on the bikes, everyone going through scrutineering, making sure they're up to race standard. Final instructions to the riders, what they need to be doing out on the track. Of course, a lot of electronics involved these days with racing, as they're plotting exactly how they want the bikes for the racing today. The main man himself, Jacques van Wijngaard, making sure that he's ready to go racing. And the race we're looking forward to as well, the 250 Supercarts. Always going to be a thriller. And of course, that man will be one of the favorites. Cold start to the morning, so the drivers having to get those machines fired up. And we head into riders and drivers briefing.
Welcome. And I wish you all the best of luck today. You're going to take over. May the best man win.
We're going to head over to Dario Sat, one of our main sponsors.
Hi, welcome to Dario Sat. You've seen us on Red Star Racetrack. Welcome to our operations. From here on, I'm handing over to my staff.
Hi, my name is Roxy. I'm from Dario Sat. We are an occupational health and safety training consultancy company that can take care of all your health and safety needs.
G'day guys, my name is Johan. I'm one of the salespersons here at Dario Sat. Please don't hesitate to get in contact with us regarding your occupational health and safety systems, your audits or your training. We specialize in safety files, we do first aid, firefighting, your shoe reps, and we also specialize in ISO systems.
Big thanks to Dario Sat for their continued contribution to motorsport in South Africa. As we head on over to the very first race of the day, with our junior development class, NSF 100s. All good mates, just before they head to the start line. Once those lights go out though, they're all racing. Deegan Claessens makes his way to line, along with that man in pole position, Chris Wright. Tarek van der Merwe on the front row of the grid. A little wave to the camera. Of course, Leafle Samoy trying to get that bike fired up. No doubt we want to get racing. A little bit of an early start for one of the riders. There we go, learning how the clutch works, but finally they get going. Chris Wright will be one of the favourites there, but Deegan Claessens will be pushing hard. A little bit of an early turn in there for the 17, but gets the line sorted out. There we can see the 32 of Tarek van der Merwe holding off a bunch of riders, including Laura Comedy, one of our young lady riders, in the mix on the number 27. How's that for riding style? We've got some real talent in the ladies class in road racing at the moment. Tucked in behind the fairing, the man up in the front on the number 17, Chris Wright, trying to get away from Deegan Claessens and doing a good job of it at the moment. Not afraid on these little Honda NSF 100s, and what a great way to get your motorsport career underway. There's Tarek van der Merwe, nicely in third place. You can see he's had lots of lessons. The riding style absolutely spot on. We're gaining an experience like that man who's up in the front. So 32, Tarek van der Merwe, tucked him behind the fairing, trying to close down on the front runners. He'll be learning every lap around the circuit. The rider runs wide, making way for your race leader, Chris Wright. Of course, that was Lihle Samoy. Second place, Deegan Claessens chasing down on the leader. Look at that, almost no brakes for the NSF 100. Nice early turn in, gets that bike leaned over. Great riding style, looking through the corner. Deegan Claessens chasing him down. These guys circulating very quickly on the shortened version of the Red Star Raceway circuit, but going around very quickly, and there you can see starting to lap a couple of riders. So Deegan Claessens chasing down and wanting to make some inroads on Chris Wright up in the front, but unfortunately he's just starting to get away. Motivated by the success of South Africa's very own Brad Binder, these junior riders looking to make big waves in the road racing industry going forward. South Africa is certainly breeding some good talent, and all starting here on the NSF 100s. And a big thanks to Jock van Bainvaart for his continued support of motorsport in South Africa. As I said, good riding style. And the riders learning every lap as they go around. Even the riders that are getting lapped, of course, so will latch onto that man there on the number 17 and see how much they can learn as Chris Wright takes the checkered flag and win in the NSF 100 class. So going through the results then, Chris Wright with the win in both heats, ahead of Deegan Claessens, who chased him the whole way around, and Tarek van der Merwe in third place. Heading into the 150 Cup now, a little bit quicker than the NSF 100s. These guys know how to get around the track in a big hurry. The 99 Deegan Claessens, we've just seen him on the 100, out there now on the 150. Chase Hill show there. There's a 67, Luca Coccioni. Right, understarted orders, the lights are on. You can hear the bikes revving. Wow, a little too much revs there at the back of the field, but away they go. 7 bikes in this field, and let me tell you, the pace is going to be hot. Right, so Deegan Claessens gets himself to the front. A little bit of a gap over the back two riders. Look at the pace they're going into some of the turns. Unbelievable, with such skinny little wheels with these guys, with so much trust in them. Onto the main straight, and Deegan Claessens starting to get away. Big battle going on for second place. That'll be Chris Wright, Rainer Pretorius and Luca Coccioni all in the mix there. Look at the pace they're going through the turn. The 67 there of Luca Coccioni trying to find his way through into a podium position. So leader Deegan Claessens getting away. A superb ride from him ahead of the 17. Chris Wright, the man he's just been dicing with in the NSF 100s. This time around on the 150s, Deegan Claessens showing him the way around. Right, new second place man at the moment, Rainer Pretorius, having a great ride. Trying to hold off the likes of Luca Coccioni and Chris Wright. Chris Wright trying to get some supreme up on the inside. What a move. Can he hold on to it? He's going to run wide. No. On the brakes nicely. And holds off Rainer Pretorius. The 67 right in there as well. Luca Coccioni. Look at that, tucked in behind the fairing. Rainer Pretorius holds on to second place. Great battle here for that second place at the moment. And Rainer Pretorius starting to get away. There we go. New second place man. So down the bottom end of the track, Chris Wright has found his way into second place. But it's not going to be that easy to hold on to it. Rainer Pretorius was trying to find a way back fast and has done so. So the number 17 of Chris Wright back into that third place. There you can see that big tussle, and Rainer Pretorius holds on to second. Chris Wright is hunting for a way to get up there. There's Tyson Hardenberg starting to just drop back a little bit. Rainer Pretorius is starting to get away. Chris Wright will be starting to panic here, but no panic for the man in the front, Deegan Claessens, as the checker flag comes out for the 99. What a fantastic win in this race for Deegan Claessens. Oh, solid second place for Rainer Pretorius. A great ride from him as they line up for race number 2. Deegan Claessens will be hoping to make it 2 out of 2. Right, so away they go, and it is the 99 who's gone to the front. Chris Wright this time sits in second place, and not the start Rainer Pretorius would have liked, a little way down the field. Luca Crocioni will also be hoping to make up a couple of positions there. 58 Chase Holscher also in the mix. We'll be looking for a better ride. Onto the main straight. This bike is looking fantastic. Deegan Claessen's tucked in behind the fairing. Really good riding style. It just shows you how the NSF 100 is such a good breeding ground for this 150 Cup and of course the future in motorsport racing. The 99 getting away as he was in race 1. Chris Wright though owning second place at the moment and holding on for dear life. It looks like Luca Crocioni trying to get in the mix. He wants on the podium as well. Rainer Pretorius will be fighting hard to see if he can catch them. He knows he had a great second place in race 1. Deegan Claessen's trying to make it 2 out of 2. Great riding style from the 99 and it looks like it's going to be his. 2 out of 2 for Deegan Claessen's. This time round it was Chris Wright in second who gets second overall. Rainer Pretorius solid finish in third place. Red Star Racing, we head into the 250 Cup. This time it's just a little bit quicker. Stepping up each time we get on the track in the 250 Cup. Some great riders in this class, including the likes of Aiden Liedenberg, who's been competing in all facets of superbike racing around the country. 45 there is Luca Bologna. Lights go out and away they go. 250s get around this track very, very quickly. 6 bikes of racing. And Aiden Liedenberg goes straight to the front. This young man on a 250 here, he has been competing on a 600 as well. So the 250 will feel fairly lightweight for him, even though he is a lightweight himself and is under a little bit of pressure. And Luke McGregor there showing him a wheel here and there and giving him a great race. So the 93 holds onto the race lead at the moment. Daniel Nolan in third place. So the 93, Luke McGregor, great riding style. Look at the lean angle through the turn. Aiden Liedenberg trying to chase him down. Well, Luke McGregor there tucked in behind the fairing. He knows if he can get away from Aiden Liedenberg, this race will be his. Can't afford any mistakes. In third place, Daniel Nolan. Great ride. In third place, also tucked in behind the fairing, but it looks like Luke McGregor got it all sorted at the moment. No answer by Aiden Liedenberg. And the 93, Marc Marquez is going to be holding on to this race lead as long as he can. He wants a win in his pocket. Here's the 62, you can just see wringing that bike's neck, but not able to close the gap up. They're going to have to do a little bit of work in the break to make sure they can come out and see if they can compete with that man on the 93, who takes a great win in this first race. Aiden Liedenberg going to come home in second place. A solid win in race 2 would give him the overall ahead of Luke McGregor, Daniel Nolan, Blake van der Merwe, Luca Bologna and Ricardo Poltrone. Time now for a break. We'll catch all the action after this. Welcome back to Red Star Raceway for continued action of round 3 of the club championships. We're going to move into the 250 karts, the fastest 4 wheels around Red Star Raceway, and we had a chance to catch up with a few of the drivers.
Today I'm going to be racing in 250 superkarts. I do have experience in 125 gearbox karts going back in the day, but today is my first experience in a superkart.
Okay, how's it guys? Martin Dackanson here from Durban. Hopefully today is going to be a good day out here at Red Star Raceway. Weather looks good, practice went well.
Hi, I'm Alan Fetting from East London and come up for this 250 superkarts. Thanks to all the sponsors that have made it possible. It's a wonderful facility to come to, and I'm sure we'll be back in the near future.
Hello, my name is Bevan Williams. I race a 250cc superkart. I'm sponsored by RA, and for today I'm going to try my best. I wasn't here yesterday, everybody was practicing yesterday, so let's go out and try our best.
Time now to go racing. Karts make their way out onto the track. Like Bevan Williams said, unfortunately he missed the practice session, but he is the firm favourite and he'll be hoping to come away with a win. Martin Beck-Hansen from Durban, he'll be looking to step up to the plate and take it away from him, as well as East London's Alan Fetting. Rolling start for the superkarts. And on many circuits around the country, the 250 superkarts have held the lap record until Formula 1 had arrived in South Africa. These things are very quick. Bevan Williams looking for a way past already, so not the best of starts, but already into third place and chasing down the front runners. In fact, has made his way into second place now. Bevan Williams, that kart is very fast. Craig Beck-Hansen there, the man that has to succumb to the pressure. Flat out through the corners. and running the full circuit. Oh, we got some sort of problems though for Bevan Williams. He was your race leader, has a look around, and that kart is not firing at all and dropping back positions very, very quickly. Has a look down, and he's going to have to get going if he wants to catch these guys up in the front. So Craig Hansen in number 32 holds onto the race lead and trying to hold with Mark Russell. In fact, Mark Russell now has gone missing, so some sort of a mechanical problem, but it looks like on board with Bevan Williams, that car is firing again as he goes past Josh Dias. That's the pass at the back of the field. He was the quickest kart on track, but is really going to have to drive quickly if he wants to catch up to the front runners. Here we go, he's already caught up to the 32 of Craig Hansen. Very quick down the main straight, and you can just see how bumpy it is under the brakes in these supercarts. And Bevan Williams somehow in kart number 36 has taken the win. He finishes ahead of Martin Hansen, Alan Fetting in third place, and Craig Hansen in fourth place overall. Red Star Raceway, we're going to go into classes A, B and C at the moment. Lining up on the grid, riders all getting ready. Patrick Tillman, Cameron Venter, and the 691 of Leon Vandenberg. Ready for action. Big lineup of riders, and of course separated into class A, B, C and Masters. So whatever your category is, you're going to fit in somewhere and start racing with someone, and someone gets a shocking start. Doesn't get the bike into gear until the whole field has gone past. But riders of all levels and abilities in here, no matter whether you're a new rider to superbike racing or of course like the guys up in the front already, Leon Vandenberg, Patrick Tillman, guys with experience, they're going to show their way around this amazing Red Star Raceway circuit. A purpose-built track for motorcycles, corner switching left and right, you need to know what you're doing on that bike to keep all the balance there. The 691 leads the way, Leon Vandenberg, but under a little bit of pressure from the number 8 of Patrick Tillman. He'll be wanting to find his way through to the front. You can hear the main straight really gets the bike through the gears and up to 220 kilometers an hour, which is what the guys like about Red Star Raceway. There are some tight sections as well as some really open fast sections where you really get through the gears and get the bike to the top end. Still the 691 holds onto the lead, but Patrick Tillman is hunting for a way through. The bike of Leon Vandenberg is very quick in a straight. Patrick Tillman a little bit quicker, some good lines through the switchbacks. He wants to get out nice and straight and get a good run onto that back straight and try and make a pass. The man in third place having a great ride, trying to hold on to the front runners is the 91 of Cameron Fenter, but our eyes are focused up in the front where that big battle is. Battles all the way through the field, which is nice. Like I said, class A, B or C, you'll find someone to go racing with. And looks like we might have a new race leader. Cameron Fenter has found his way to the front. Oh, what a great ride there to make his way past Patrick Tillman and the 691 of Leon Vandenberg. So looking in charge, the number 91 on his Kawasaki. Can he hold on to it though? Patrick Tillman, here he comes. He's putting the pressure on. Become a two-horse race as we've lost Leon Vandenberg. He's dropped back just a little bit. Leon, one part of the Masters class, so maybe not the fitness of these guys on the front. Like Cameron Fenter, can he hold on to it? Great riding style and getting away. So Patrick Tillman dropped back just a little bit, but we'll be happy with second place at the moment in Class A. So Cameron Fenter going to take the checkered flag, but looks like in lap times has broken out of this class. Patrick Tillman looks over his shoulder. He'll get second place, but will be handed the win. Running up on the line, the 444 of Sean Harford. Guys getting ready for race number 2. Like we saw some great battles all the way through the field. It was good to see Louis Macau out there. Bike number 44, one of our lady riders in Class B. This time around, Patrick Tillman hits the front ahead of Leon Vandenberg on the 691. Like I said, good racing through all the classes. Plenty of bikes and plenty of action. The good thing about Red Star Raceway is it breeds some great young racers. Plenty of opportunities to overtake. There we see the number 11 of Mike Hayton. He's got himself into third place in Class A, so there's a man coming through the field nicely. So Patrick Tillman still leads at this stage, ahead of the Masters rider Leon Vandenberg, but look out for the number 11. Mike Hayton is coming through very quickly, along with Sean Harford on the 444. Guys leading it. Very serious racing for these guys, but of course it's all fun once they're off the track. Patrick Tillman holds on to the race lead. He'll tuck behind the fairing. He's going to have to get going because Mike Hayton is coming very quickly behind him. You can sense the pressure already. At this stage of the race, Leon Vandenberg happy to just hold on to second place, doing a favour for Patrick Tillman as Mike Hayton seems to be setting the track alight. Late on the brakes, into the sweeps. The guys, oh, there's a mistake. And it's our race leader, Patrick Tillman, that has dropped it. Luckily, it doesn't look like too much damage there, but he's dropping down the field very quickly. Maybe getting just a little overconfident. There's our lady rider on the 44, Louis McCall. Back with our race leader now on the 691. He's a Masters rider, Leon van den Berg. There'll be a big smile under that helmet as he leads the pack at the moment. Faded back a little bit in race 1, but race 2 put it all together and looks like he's going to take an emphatic win and win the Masters class. But here we go. Mike Hayton takes the win in the A class ahead of Devin DeVette, Tyron Hopwood in 3rd place, and Patrick Tillman in 4th. Juliana Smagiaso takes the win in Class B. Luis Macau in 2nd place. Great ride from her ahead of Carl Tavares. In the Masters class, Leon van den Berg with the win ahead of Des Eckert and Jeffrey Howell in 3rd place. Time now for the Challenge Your Dreams class. And we were fortunate to catch up with a few of the young riders before the race.
My name is Byron Bester, I come from Boksburg, racing in CYD. I hope I do well today, just coming to do some practice for next week for Mazzano.
Hello, my name is Monet Geldenhuis. I ride for Team Uncle Andy Racing Suzuki. We're going to ride the club race today, we'll just see how it goes. Last club race I rode, I came 2nd. Hopefully we will get a win out of this one.
The riders making their way onto the circuit. Of course, it's the Challenge Your Dream class, as well as the Challenge Your Dream Masters, and of course CYD Nations. Front row of the grid, of course, led by Darren Upton, and of course it's Monet Geldenhuis and Darian Kaiser. There's your front row. The rest of the guys all getting ready. Lights go on, and out they go. We have some big names here. Darren Upton going to lead the way around. One of the fastest riders we know around the circuit at the moment. All riders underway and excited about their racing on this Red Star Raceway circuit, purposely built for motorcycles. You see the lean angles a little more. These are the guys that are a little more experienced, get around this track very, very quickly. They'll be looking to go under the 2-minute bracket here, which no doubt the front runners will do. Good shot of the 75 of Petrus Bezaden, but we're going to the front with Darren Upton, who leads the way. Some great battles going on all the way through the field. Plenty of action wherever he looked on the track. The 25 there, Monet Geldenhuis, learning heaps as he tries to hold on to the front runners like Darren Upton. Byron Bester also getting in the action. The rest of the riders coming through. The Masters are getting very involved, of course, with our Challenge Your Dreams class. The pace of that man up in the front, Darren Upton. Quite incredible to watch him go around the circuit. 2nd place at the moment, the 25 Monet Geldenhuis. No matter where you looked on the circuit, there was great racing. You can see all the riders getting fairly close. It was nice to see as well Sandra Shelley out there in the mix with some of the big names. This was the big battle going on for 3rd place in the national class. Darian Kaiser and Byron Bester, neck and neck, 2 top riders, putting some great lap times around the track. They were trying to catch that man though, right up in the front on the 66, Darren Upton, showing the guys the way around, putting in some amazingly fast lap times on this circuit. Keeping it ahead of the youngster, Monet Geldenhuis. Great drive. And putting in some amazingly quick lap times around the Red Star Raceway. Enjoying it out there on the track. Learning a lot though from Darren Upton. He's been one of our top riders in South Africa for many years now. So enjoying this Red Star Raceway circuit. Really put these superbikes through their paces. Checker flag waiting for the 66. Darren Upton going to take the win. A little look over his shoulder. He will see the number 25 of Monet Geldenhuis. Lining up for race 2, that's Ian Harwood at number 24. Away they go again. Of course, the 66 will be looking for another good heat. Trying to make it 2 out of 2. Once again, Byron Bester and Darian Kaiser find each other out on the track. Some good racing at the front end of the national class. Mixed in with the Challenge Your Dreams class as well as the Challenge Your Dream Masters class. And you can see Paul Cuthbert on the number 42 in the mix, riding with his son out there on the number 34, Tristan Cuthbert. He's a top motocross rider as well. Good lean angles. We watch Darren Upton going around the circuit this time around though. Monet Geldenhuis a little bit closer. And there we go. In fact, challenging for the front. So he is riding very well at the moment, pushing the very edge of those tyres. Can he hold on to it? That'll be the question. The 66 going to hold him off for now. Monet Geldenhuis is not prepared to settle for 2nd place. And hunting for a way through. Darren Upton will be a little bit surprised by the pressure coming from the 25. Oh, there's a problem though. The 25 goes off the circuit. Must have some issue with the brakes and goes straight there. and out of the running. Darren Upton then into the back markers and now has a comfortable gap over the rest of the riders. As we've lost Morné Geldenhuys there, obviously with some sort of brake issue. And the 66 going to take the checkered flag and make it 2 out of 2. Good ride from Darren Upton, as always. Professional ride. The 39 of Gary van den Berg. He was the quickest man in the Challenge Your Dreams. That's the number 42 of Paul Cuthbert. Enjoyed his ride. Darren Upton with the win in the national class ahead of Byron Bester and Darian Kaiser in third place. In the Challenge Your Dreams class, Gary van den Berg with the win ahead of Gareth Bezuidenhout, and Wynand Snyders brings it home in third. In the Masters class, Gary Brown comes away with the win ahead of John Krieger, Evert Stoffbach in third place, and Harry Potgieter in fourth. Riders all make their way to prize giving, entertained by live music and waiting up for their prizes. A well-deserved prize giving for the riders who put in so much effort during the day. Always a great atmosphere at Red Star Raceway. Thumbs up and goodbye until the next round.